Hello everyone, welcome to the Game Droid and welcome back to Modern Skyblock 3. Hi. So I am wearing a helmet that has 390 luck, and I talked about luck in a previous episode. I just wanted to show you guys what luck actually does. Because luck from the Mega Loots is a little bit crazy in this mod pack. So you can do this with basically anything. It doesn't increase all of the drops, it increases the reliquary drops. And the reliquary drops are moderately important for a variety of reasons, but you saw that 2 Endermen got me over a stack of Nebulous Hearts just because of the fact that I had the reliquary drops. Pulse mode, good. Because I had the luck, it got me the reliquary drops. Now the reliquary drops are extremely useful because you can use them to make void tears, ender pearls, salamander's eyes. You can use these to make all sorts of things. One thing we do want to make is, because we have evolved endermen just wandering around, we want to make enderman fragments. And 6 enderman fragments and some leather allow us to make an enderman charm. So we need some leather. And for leather we need a little bit of rotten flesh. Do we only have that rotten flesh up here? We only have that rotten flesh up here, and I accidentally picked some stuff out of there. That's fine, we'll just go and grab some rotten flesh. We can also use the ender pearls to provide a source of... the enderman hearts to provide a source of constant ender pearls for our ender staff. Which, actually, if we get our ender staff... I put my ender staff away in the anti-barrel, which means that I can't actually get access to my ender staff at the moment. That's okay. We will access the ender staff later. But basically, the ender staff with lots of ender pearls available means free teleportation anywhere and everywhere I want. I do need to do some major changes to the platform, though. I need to spend like a full day just doing some changes to the platform. There we go, 30 leather. The one thing I would say about Factory Check is that the item input and output are very, very poorly designed, in my opinion. It's all very kind of uncontrollable unless you set up redstone circuits to control it all. Like, most outputs will stop if the chest is full. Most kind of this style of hopper output will stop outputting if the chest is full. This one doesn't. This one just spews stuff onto the floor. So I've put a bypass chest in the center. Stack mover moves things every time it gets a redstone signal, so I've got a little timer to time it. And that's throwing stuff into our canola. We do need to provide this with power for a while. So yeah, we are somewhat kind of just cheesing the system at the moment, but things will get better very soon. So we do want to make a belt. Because the belt will allow us to carry all the charms we want. And then we just need to get enough charms together to make the... actual charm. Enough charm fragments together to make the actual charm. And then the way the charm belt works is you just place the charm in, and every time you place in a charm, an extra slot appears on the charm belt. And when we wear a charm belt, now we can stare at endermen. They'll growl at us, but they won't attack us. And we can do that with basically every mob in the game. Every aggressive mob in the game, we can make ourselves immune to being attacked by it. And the luck makes it so much easier to have that happen. So that was just what I wanted to do to start with. You can see that in Actually Additions, we haven't gone any further. We haven't made automatic collectors and placers and things. The automatic fluid placer is going to be something that I'm going to use to sort of semi-automate these things slightly better later on. How many copper or cobalt did I get? I got 46 cobalt from a single cobalt dust using an endstone generator. That is kind of crazy. Okay. So, where was I? What I want to do now is I want to get some power movement. And as we can't use lasers, we're going to have to go with heavy machinery. We're going to have to go with immersive engineering. So, because that's the only power movement items we have. The first thing we need is a hammer. Where are our tools? Here it is. We've got the clippers and the hammer. I put the string away downstairs because I'm an absolute idiot. So I will work on botania as well as we go along. One of the things I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be grabbing seeds from our farmer and using these seeds to make coal, which I'm going to be using to feed our botania plants. Because I do want to get as much mana as possible, because getting through to the end of botania is going to take a little bit of, well, a lot of coal. There we go. That's the start of our immersive engineering. We've got a Sauleander, which I still can't like actually get to function. I still can't get the Sauleander to actually work properly. Even if I feed it live chickens. I think you need to get into the chicken mod itself to get it working. So now we need coke bricks. Luckily, if I look up coke bricks, which are here, we need clay and we need brick, and we need to do the recipe 9 times. And I did make myself some clay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's 9 sets of bricks. So that, plus some blaze, I believe. I believe it's blaze. Oh no, plus some sandstone, which isn't hard to make. We can make ourselves some sandstone. That should allow us to make 9 repetitions of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9. And this can join our assorted machinery that we're working on at the moment. Here for now. Actually, no, why aren't I putting this downstairs? I can put this downstairs quite easily. I have plenty of space. Over here, this can be our immersive engineering area. We do need some kind of light source up there. For now, I think we can have some torches from our loot bags. Loot bags, have you given me any torches? Torches or torches? Torches, 64 torches. There we go. That'll do. Loot bags gave me 64 torches. And now we just need to throw some charcoal or coal. Well, we need to throw some coal in there, actually, so we need charcoal. Yep, I grabbed the charcoal. And you can see that now the Endermen, the involved Endermen, are literally, like, I don't have to worry about annoying them. They just teleport around. And even if you attack them, they won't attack you back. So, pretty decent, really. I do need to make another timer for this so that I don't have to do it manually, but there we go. That's some coal. And there we go. That's working on getting me the fluid. I can use an extractor, a fluid extractor from Factory Tech to extract the fluid from that and put it into a tank if necessary. If it becomes necessary. That wants us to make some coal coke. Constantine requires us to make kiln bricks. So let's look what we need for kiln bricks. I believe kiln is pretty simple. Yeah, it's bricks and 1, 2, 3. We need a little bit more sand. Is that sand or sandstone? That's sandstone, that's fine. We can make another sandstone. And there we go. That's all we need for that. I may just grab a stack of ender pearls quickly. So that I can throw myself around even though I can't use an ender staff. Throwing myself around with ender pearls seems a little bit dodgy, shall we say. Seems a little bit dangerous. Seems a little bit risque. But we need to make Constantan, which I believe copper and nickel, which is kind of like copper nickel alloy, but not quite. Yeah, copper and nickel. So it's basically copper nickel alloy from a different mod. So copper and nickel. What ratio is it? 1 to 1, yeah. And you can use ingots. That's fine. And we should be able to power that just with some logs maybe, or something simple like that. Yeah, we've got 1,500 logs. I think we can afford just to throw some logs in here to power that. So that's Constantan on the way. The next thing we'll need to look at is these, which require us to have creosote oil. How are you doing? Slowly generating. Slowly generating. We don't have any decent fluid tanks at the moment, unfortunately, but we do have some spare of the Tinker tank. So we have a spare Tinker's tank. Let's make ourselves an extractor. What are we missing? We're missing wood. It's fine, we've got some logs in here. There we go. And then we can do that, and we've got creosote oil coming out. A full bucket of creosote oil already. I love how the system seems a little bit less reliable when you are not the one controlling it with the staff. Okay, so Constantan should be ready. There's some Constantan. That should complete our quest. And it does. Which gets us a diamond building wand. Not going to argue with a diamond building wand. The coal coke quest should be up and done. So now we've got steel, which requires us to make the blast bricks. We've got wooden posts and wooden wall mounts, engineering table, kinetic dynamo, and low voltage. So let's have a quick look at the immersive engineering. So this is all just set up, basically. We are setting up for when we have immersive engineering running around the base. Hopefully, when we get immersive engineering running around the base, things will be reasonably easy. Because we'll have power running around, and we'll be able to use that power pretty effectively. Now, the one thing I am curious about is whether or not I'll be able to operate words droid words. Whether or not I'll be able to get into some true magic, with whether or not I'll be able to get some mana from energy. Is there any way to get mana from energy, I wonder? While we're waiting for this to cook up, let's go and have a look at terrestrial agglomeration plate. What do we need for a terrestrial agglomeration plate? To get ourselves some terrasteel up and cooking. Terrestrial agglomeration plate requires lapis lazuli blocks, that's fine. A block of mana steel, again, Not a problem. And we've got all the runes, so we just need the lapis lazuli. That's fine. So, one terrestrial agglomeration plate. And then we need some living rock, and we need to set the terrestrial agglomeration plate up on a 3x3. It shouldn't be too difficult. Now, if memory serves, it is an X of living rock, 4 lapis in a square, and a terrestrial agglomeration plate in the center. And to make a terrasteel, we need to make sparks as well. So sparks are gold nuggets and blaze. Gold nuggets, and we should have plenty of blaze. We do. Let's rack up some sparks. We've got plenty of white flowers, so that's fine. We've got plenty of orange flowers, so that's fine. Let's go 1 on you. And we've already got a spark on there, so let's throw a spark on there as well. Now let's see, mana diamond. We need an ender pearl as well, because we need mana diamond, mana steel, mana pearl. You can grab mana pearls from down here. We're getting diamonds and things out of the loot bags as well, so we're not going to be short on diamond. Like we're up to, I think we're up to 30 or so diamonds last time I checked in total. So now, if memory serves, we need one of each of these. Loop. You have to kind of land them on the plate. There we go. That's going to draw in mana. We are generating, well, we're not actually generating any mana at the moment because we haven't got any coal in there, but we should have enough mana in these pools to create our first terrasteel ingot. And I have a feeling we only need like 2 terrasteel ingots to do this. There we go. Pirate hat. Yay! Bye. So that's the terrasteel. That's the terrasteel agglomeration plate. That then takes us down into the portal to Alfheim. This requires the portal to Alfheim, which is elven items. This requires elven items. And then this requires elven items. So we can bunny hop through here. The portal to Alfheim requires Natura pylons, Elven Gateway Core, Glimmering Core, and 2 mana pools. Well, there's 1 mana pool that's got nothing in it. And can I borrow you? Let's bind you to there. Mana spreaders seem very slow at the moment. Like that mana spreader is still... Are you even sending mana? Ah well. So... the Natura pylons. We require... terrasteel nuggets, that's fine. Eyes of Ender, those can be done easily enough, and we require mana diamonds and gold. Mana steel, diamond, gold. Most of this is, like, I'm not making gold and things off sort of at the moment, because most of this stuff is coming from the loot bag farm. Like, loot bags in this mod pack are ridiculous. If at any point you want to know how to get basically everything you need in this mod pack, I mean, look, 700, 1,600, 17 of these so I can make glowstone. So many things. Now, the one thing that's very interesting is that once you get luck on a piece of armor, like I've got this helmet that has luck on it, it's kind of worth setting up a mob farm that isn't auto killing, because it's actually surprising quite how much you get out of just hitting something. So hitting a witch will get you 30 hats, which gets you 2 or 3 stacks worth of glowstone. So at times it's worth not necessarily immediately throwing your lot in with everything. I'm losing my mind. It's worth not necessarily throwing everything away straight away. So that's just living wood and terra steel, so that's that. We then need glimmering, which I believe requires glowstone. So we've got 12 glowstone. Hopefully that is enough. And I think we need 3 glimmering living wood. Glimmering living wood, yep. 1, 2, 3. And then the rest of it is living wood. So we just need to actually make ourselves some more living wood. And so we're going to go core of the portal to Alfheim. No, that's living wood, not core of the portal to Alfheim. Damn you. Oh, that was the core. That's the Elven Gateway core. Excellent. So, Elven Gateway core, living wood, log. This is all going to be very, very, very compact. I'm going to slight lag spike in the game. Game is stuttering. There we go. This is all going to be very, very, very compact, by the way. Because I'm one of those people that likes quite compact builds. And because I'm too lazy to make a bigger area at the moment. I'll do lots of area expansion and tidying up off screen. I'm not a big fan of doing full Botania setups. Like, when I do Botania setups, they tend to be very much just orientated around, okay, that'll do kind of setups. No one saw anything. So there we go. That will allow me to make the lampposts, and the lampposts will allow me to transfer power around the island reasonably efficiently. Now, they've made it a lot less strict in this variation of Botania. So you can just put these basically wherever you want. And as long as they get mana into them, it doesn't really matter. Why are you not spreading mana? You bind to that. Are you going to actually fire mana? About if I bind you to bind you to... I'm slightly confused as to why this mana spreader isn't sending any mana. You are just a basic mana spreader. So you bind to you. Yeah, this is seeming to be a slightly kind of glitchy botania. You, then to you. Again, not really sure what you're doing. Okay, let's try you here. You, send to you. What on earth is going on? So yeah, this is seeming a little bit glitchy at the moment. You, then mana over there. That's not sending any mana. Okay. Let's take you and put you like here and ask you to send mana to this. And then we need a little bit of mana. Unless it was being collected by me, but I don't see why it would be. Blacker lotuses. Do we have any black lotuses? We have 64 black lotuses. Another 4 black lotuses there. Let's put the bucket away in here for now. Any more black lotuses? No, it looks like that's it. So we've got 64 and a bit black lotuses. So we just need to get one piece of mana into... we just need to get one piece of mana into that mana pool, and then we can auto split the stack. Then we can actually use it. So let's bind you to you, 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 and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why is that mana not traveling? Why? What? I'm slightly confused why we're not being able to send mana into the system. There's obviously like something going on that's a problem at the moment in this area. Is it the terrestrial agglomeration plate can't be here? You... Is it the... spark there, maybe? Right. Let's do this and now try. Nothing. So that has mana in it. Yeah, it's the mana's just like instantly stopping. Okay, fine. Let's do this a different way then. Because I have no idea what's going on. That's fine. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 11. There you go, that's a quarter of a mana pool. I'm not really sure what's going on with my mana generation at the moment. My mana generation at the moment seems to be completely broken, which is kind of frustrating. Luckily, my loot bags has given me enough black lotuses that I should be able to do this without a problem. Now, I do need to get together all of the items I'm going to need. So I need mana steel. I'm going to need a few more mana pearls. I'm going to need some mana emerald, some mana diamond. So I need some mana pearls. I'm going to need some mana glass. It's just a case of getting stuff together, mixing it with mana, and then we should be ready to go. These can go in there. That can go in there. So we've got this, this, and this to throw in. What else do we need? We need mana glass. So if we grab some glass, we can throw some glass in. So quest-wise, we've done the elven tier. We need elementium, which is mana steel, pixie dust, which is mana pearls, mana diamond. We need dreamwood, which is living wood, I believe. I believe it's living wood. Dreamwood, living wood. Dreamwood is living wood. Yep. So we need to make some living wood. That's fine. And we need, that's just normal quartz, and we need alpha glass, which is mana glass. I'm not sure how much quartz we have. 10. I suppose that will do for now. We can get some more nether quartz later. And yeah, we're progressing along quite smoothly towards where we want to be, which is being able to get teleporters, because jumping up and down is becoming a problem. Once I have teleporters, like rearranging the island so that there's a longer travel distance, having more distinct island elements and things, it's going to be less of a problem, because I'll be able to use all the different parts of my island. And I need to make living wood. Dang it! I forgot I need to make living wood. I said I need to make living wood, and then flat forgot like 5 seconds later. It's like, I need to make living wood. What was I doing again? Who would have what with a hat now? Hey chickens! I have quite a few chickens because of my auto feeder. Maybe I shouldn't have made quite so many chickens. But I like chickens. Now one thing I'm going to do is there's a thing called the Morpho tool, and the Morpho tool will allow me to put away a lot of the sort of specific things like the wrenches and engineer's hammers, the wands of the forest, things like that. That again made another chick. Down goes a loot bag, straight into the loot bag storage. That's good. And we had about a quarter mana pool in each of these. It's used up less than half of what we had, so that's fine. Some dried bricks. Not majorly useful and not majorly problematic either. Our mana generation seems completely balked. So the Conjuration Catalyst. What do we need for a Conjuration Catalyst? Conjuration Catalyst requires one of these, some... Oh, that should be pretty dang easy, really. I just need to grab my pick and steal this from under here. And then I think we should just be able to make one. Yay, Conjuration Catalyst. Now, the Conjuration Catalyst allows you to double lots of stuff, double glowstone, double redstone. It's quite mana expensive, and I think there's much easier ways of automating it and making it a lot cheaper. But that should give us access to the some magic quest. Some simple magic or some true magic. Quest chain. No? What am I missing from some true magic? Requires... What am I missing? Got all the castles in there. We've got... I need to go down to the Sin Runes. I need to get my Sin Runes. So this is literally just crafting runes together, which is using our table. Our table that is here. I don't know how I'm going to do that when the mana transfer isn't working. But what I'll do is I'll refresh and I'll see if I can get things working again. Once we get up to some true magic, we can start putting in teleportation as well. But for now, thank you very much, everyone. I have been the Gaming Droid. This has been Modern Skyblock 3, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody.